say, this is the second day. It's a little spooky up here, but I wanted to come up here and check this out. This is the bottom floor of the first floor of our house. So it's gone, second floor's gone. There's our back deck, you guys understand. There's the brooder house right down there. So stick around, I'll keep you posted as this thing comes down. All right. Well, it's been a couple of days since the last video. Like I said on the last video, I don't want this to be the house caught on fire channel, but Skinfolk Farm, things are going good. We're getting better. The demolition of the home is going so fast. I talked to the guys today and I said, if you guys build a house as well as y'all tear one down, we ought to have one heck of a nice house. There's my hot tub. A little running joke. I've wanted a hot tub forever. I've always wanted a hot tub. And we said, when we pay this house off, I'm getting a hot tub. I'm getting a hot tub. So I bought one. And I bought it like everybody else. But I bought it on the credit. But I paid it off in 3 months. And I paid it off the Friday, this past Friday. And then the house caught on fire on Sunday. So I enjoyed it for 3 months. So we will be getting another hot tub with this house. But here's the back. They're already down in the basement. It's crazy. Oh, come out of there. Come on. Come on. Here's the back. It is absolutely crazy. All that's just concrete left. They will have to have an inspector come in and check and make sure there was no damage to the concrete. So hopefully there's not, because that's one less thing we'll have to pay to get rebuilt. But that is absolutely crazy. They should be done with this tomorrow. They are working so fast, and they work 7 days a week. These guys do not stop. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing. But here's the backyard. It's really going to work out well. The insurance is really taking care of us. They've been really, really good. We're going to have the whole fence tore out. They're rebuilding the whole fence. We're going to have brand new fence put in because we have a lot of damage over here. And they said the heat, I don't know what I said. My wife's handling all that, honestly. But we will be getting new fence, new landscaping, because it just burnt everything on a big wide radius around the outside of the house. It'll be totally rebuilt. I think we're going, we're going to have the full basement again, and then 1 story this time instead of 2. It's just be cheaper, and it's just me and my wife. The power bill will be cheaper. We've always complained about our power bill. So now that'll be cut in half. So that's going to help. That's going to help. And I'll keep you guys posted too about the guest house. There's some things happening with the guest house that are good. All right, another thing, I'm just sort of rambling. I want to say thank you guys so much. I've had so much positivity from you guys. It's just been fantastic. We've had a lot of people asking if they can help and giving us donations and bringing us stuff. It's really, really been just overwhelming, the support we've got. I just want to say how much I appreciate it. We're not the type of people. That's just weird. We don't, all this stuff that people are giving us, giving. I will make sure, and my wife, we both talked about it. We will make sure. We'll never forget this. We'll never, not the house, but all the support we've got. It's really, really been overwhelming and really great. Just great. I'll never forget it. And had a lot of, oh, dang, I want to talk about a lot of stuff, but I'll save it for another video. But we will make sure that we will be very aware if there's anything happens to anybody else, it will be returned. That's for sure. It's just really been a trip. Let's do some farming. There's the chicks. The meat birds are still here. They're doing great. I think tomorrow I may open the door and let them start going outside. I let them start going out into the open pen. I think I might start doing that tomorrow. But they're feathering out. They really look good. I'm really happy with them. We haven't lost any because we lost power. They had heat for the first week, and then we lost power. And we ended up losing 3, but I honestly think it was from the smoke. I would think it was from the smoke, is my guess. But they're doing good, real good, really good. Super happy. They look so strong. Really nice, really nice birds. Super happy with them. So once we get them outside and start letting them run around, get some fresh air, and get acclimated to coming outside in the outdoors a little bit, I think the following, that same weekend, next weekend, we'll put them out on grass and start raising our meat birds in our movable pens. That's going to be really cool. Super excited about that because I love them being outside. It's coming together. It looks terrible now, but you can see how far it burned. It burned all the way out to the fire pit with the heat, all the way out to the fire pit. I mean, that's just a long, the heat got it. I mean, it looks like it went out or surpassed, went out past the fire pit, and it'd come way out. And of course, the big trucks have been just running all over the place. It's just a disaster, but it'll all get cleaned up. They're actually even going to fix our driveway. That's going to be great because they've been really tearing our driveway up down at the bottom of the hill, and our culvert at the bottom of the hill has been getting smashed in. So insurance is supposed to fix all that, thank goodness. I want to do some more farming talk. We're going to go out here to the Muscadines. I want to talk to you about the Muscadines and keep some guys, for you guys that are still hanging in here for the Muscadine videos. We got out today, me and my grandkids, and cut grass, and I'll show you how the spray we put down for the weeds, I'll show you how well it's working, because it's been about a second week since the video I put out, so everything's gone now. And give y'all some tips about what you should be doing as your plants are just breaking bud. Yeah, ours are really leafing out well. They're really putting on a lot of leaves. Well, you'll see out here in the vineyard, there's certain varieties that are taking off faster than others. Say for instance, like the Supreme, they're barely doing anything. They are just putting on their leaves, I mean, you can look down and see hardly anything, nothing happening. It's a little leaf there, but the Supreme are really not doing anything. But you see how the rows turned out? They really turned out looking good. That weed spray, that Kills-All really works well. It's getting late. I gotta get home, but the Kills-All works great. I love that stuff. Now, I don't know how well y'all are gonna be able to see, but I mean, look how them rows turn out. My God, it makes grass so easy to cut. Like from my grandson, he just zoom up, down each row just like that. Really makes it easy. But what's funny is you can see how the Supreme, the Icing, and all that stuff, they're not, I mean, they're barely turning on. But then when you come down to the Darlene, which starts here, right here, the Darlene and the Carlos, I mean, they're just going crazy. They are going absolutely crazy. They're taking off. Really looking good. I know that sun makes it tough being at the top of the trees there, but it's going behind them. Look at them. These Carlos are really blasting. So the tip for today, when your plants are taking off, they're getting going, they're just cranking up. Show you what's going to happen. Say for instance, this Darlene right here, it is looking good. It is coming out of dormancy. It is really looking good. As you walk through your vineyard, I've always say, keep your trunks clean. The trunk on this thing, from here down, you don't want any growth. We want it all at the top of the wire. See that? We want it all at the top of the wire, because these will grow just as fast as anything at the top of the wire. So you just come through and wipe them down. They just wipe right off, if you can catch them young. While me and Mason was tying up irrigation today, that's what we were doing out over the winter. We had a lot of irrigation fall, and one thing from the dogs running through them, and they knock a lot of them down. But we started out using zip ties, and just because they were cheap, and you can get thousands of them for a couple bucks. But now over time they've been breaking. So I had one of my subscribers said, "Why don't you use all that electric wire you got for the hogs and stuff?" So I started. We've been going through and rewrapping everything in that electric fence wire, and that stuff works great. But while we were doing that, Jackson, my little 4-year-old grandson, that was his job today. He was going up and down every row and cleaning off all the trunks, keeping the trunks clean. That way, all that growth goes up on these main wire. That's what you want. That's the tip of the day for you muscadine growers. All right, well, I'll close this out, guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you have shown me and my wife. It has been just absolutely awesome. I can't thank you guys enough. Like I said again, I will always remember what happened, and I'll never forget how to act if I ever hear of anybody else go through anything like this. It's really taught it not only that it's just been a weird experience. You've learned, we've learned a lot. It's really humbled us a lot, but I would love to sit here and just go on and on and on. It's really been a wild ride. It's really been a wild ride, and I'm sure I'll talk about it more and more and more. But I want to get back into making some more of these farming videos. We didn't do a fertilizing video, and I really apologize about that. Ison's Nursery has a great video on how to fertilize your plants. I do it exactly how he does it because Greg Isons holds my hand through all this stuff. I love Ison's Nursery. I want to give them a little shout out. Ison's Nursery, go get your plants from Ison's Nursery. Don't buy from nowhere else. Ison's Nursery, I love those guys. They've been great to me, and they're very informative. Just love them to death. They got a great video on how to fertilize. They got it on YouTube. They got a great video on how to fertilize. I apologize for not making my own fertilizing video because I had Jackson out here. He's my little 4-year-old grandson, and he wanted to ride the lawnmower the other day. And I was like, sure, let's go fertilize the muscadine. And by the time I was done, I was like, dang, I was supposed to make a fertilizing video, but we didn't get around to it. But me and my little buddy, we got to fertilize the grapes. But do that. Go check out Ison's Nursery. Subscribe to the channel. Check them out online. They're fantastic folks. Lots of, they sell fruits, nuts, and berries. Fruits, nuts, and berries. Go check them out. Buy you stuff from Ison's Nursery, and they got a great fertilizing video. So thanks again. Love you guys to death. I'll see you on the next video.